Welcome to 101, and we're going to go over some of the essential items that you might need for yoga. So when you first start to practice yoga, just like anything, you'll want to ease into it. If your body's stiff or if it's weak, you're going to feel a little discomfort. And discomfort's not a bad thing, but pain is. And yoga is a practice of teaching us to move through that discomfort. The end result is a lean, strong, flexible body, but it's through this practice of moving through discomfort that we get there. The great thing about yoga is you really don't need any space except for the space of your mat. As long as you have enough room to roll out your mat and standing up, you can reach your arms up without touching anything, you've got enough space to practice. A sticky mat is really helpful. You want to get one of the mats that actually sticks to the floor and keeps your hands from sliding. So you want to make sure that it is a yoga sticky mat. If your mat does slide, you buy one of those brand new mats and you find that your hands are always sliding, you can throw it in the washing machine and wash it once and then hang it in the sun to dry. Make sure you get it completely dry. It can also be helpful to have a strap, or if you don't want to go buy a strap, just get a towel. And a towel will help you extend your reach. So any postures that you have trouble touching your toes, you'll just grab a towel or a strap and you can place it around to help extend your reach. A yoga block is also something that can be helpful to sit up on if you find your hips are tight, or also in standing poses, a yoga block is helpful just to extend your reach as well. You don't have to go out and buy a yoga block though, you can just get a thick book and you can sit up on a book. So if you don't want to buy anything, just grab your household towel and grab a book and it will work fine as well. I've worked with literally thousands of students and trained hundreds of teachers, and so one of the things I'm very good at is working with people who are new to yoga and working with the advanced students. So I'll be doing classes that will address beginners and we'll label that as a level 1, 2, and I'll also be doing classes that work with people who are a little more advanced. And so don't be afraid to try all the different levels. Your body will start to open and get used to how to modify and how to work within many levels. You can expect with a regular practice of really creating flexibility where there's tightness and strength where there's weakness. Yoga is a full body practice, it's a full body workout, and so we really work on those areas that have a lot of muscular imbalances. Most of us are sitting at computers or at cars or talking on the phone, and much of the work that I teach is really getting your posture back where it should be, strengthening the core, opening the hips and shoulders. The ultimate end result is that you have more joy in your life because you feel better, you're holding yourself better, you're breathing better, and you just have more energy. Any physical type of activity you can become injured in. There's a few things you can do to prevent injury in yoga. First and foremost, we have a saying in yoga, it's called no pain, no pain. You've probably done a lot of things where it's no pain, no gain. Well, in yoga, you're gonna feel some discomfort because all of our bodies are stiff in certain areas, and moving through that stiffness can cause a little discomfort. But it shouldn't be painful. If you feel pain, that's a sign that you need to back off a little bit. So you should be able to breathe freely in the pose. Even if a pose is more challenging, your breath should not change. It should still be smooth and even without grunting and forcing. Try not to compete, not even with yourself. Work with a high intention, come here, be focused, get all you can out of the practice, but have a low attachment. Don't get too attached that you have to touch the floor in a forward bend or you have to get your head to the knee. Just practice with a high focus and an intention. I'll guide you safely, but it's your responsibility to be focused and to breathe and to work at a place that's safe for you. So you're really chairman of the board on this. You don't have to go any further than you feel is safe for you. We have a term in yoga that's called the edge, and the edge is really that place that we work at. It's a place that you should be able to breathe fully. You shouldn't be grunting, you shouldn't be holding your breath when you're there. It's also the fine line between, if you went even a little bit further, you might hurt yourself, and if you backed off even slightly, you'd be slacking off. And so that's your edge. And we really try to work within the zone, get our body and our mind connected, and work right at that edge. I'm so excited to be able to share this on a broader platform with some of the best trainers in their specialty. We have the opportunity now to share what we love so much to people who don't have access to really great fitness programs. I'm super excited to be able to share yoga with you, especially if you've never done it before, or if you're just looking at taking your yoga to the next level.